Hey everyone, welcome to Wolf on Wheels. In today's episode, we are going to go deeper into the subject of what motorcycle should I get? Or, better put, what's a good beginner bike? And I'm going to answer that question with a very simple answer. I don't know. I mean, it is a really big question, and it's dependent on so many different factors that I really can't just look at you and say, oh wow, you got purple hair. I just know that you are going to love this motorcycle. It is way bigger than that, and it's it's a lot more complex than that. So to help us out a bit, I have made different scenarios for different people, and I hope that you will recognize yourself in one of those and that this will help you finding the best beginner bike for you. So let's start. Meet Kenny. Kenny is 16 years old, and while in most European countries you can't ride a motorcycle at that age, in the USA it is possible. I do suggest a 50cc moped for Kenny because respectfully you aren't mature enough to handle a lot of power between your legs. If you are from the USA and you are looking for a good bike, I do suggest the KTM Duke 125, Yamaha R125, or the Suzuki GSX R125. These are all lightweight but good motorcycles to start your motorcycle adventure. If you are going for a heavier motorcycle, there is always the risk that you are not able to handle all that power and that you have an accident. A 125cc motorcycle is lightweight and easier to manage and a bit safer to start riding. Alright, next up, meet Barb. Barb is a 21-year-old college student that lives in a big city. Barb is 5'3" or 160 centimeters, or pocket-sized as we say, and she is looking for her first motorcycle. What are some motorcycles that we would suggest for Barb? Alright, to start we have the Honda Gram. It's a lightweight small motorcycle that's ideal for big cities. We also have the Royal Enfield Meteor 350, which is a lightweight, lower motorcycle, or a Honda Rebel 300cc motorcycle. These are all motorcycles that are perfect for people who are a bit shorter. Another different scenario, for example, is Ken. Ken is a 35-year-old who has some experience with dirt bikes in the past. He rode a moped for a couple of years and is now looking to get back into motorcycling. Ken has a more mature age, which is, most of the times, an indication to be more responsible with the power you are getting from your motorcycle. For Ken, for example, I would suggest Suzuki Gladius SFV 650 or a KTM Duke 790. If you like adventure bikes, I would recommend the Suzuki V-Strom 800, and if you're into sport bikes, I would recommend the Suzuki GSX 8R. Did you notice already how much motorcycles I already covered for only 3 different people? This is exactly the reason why I can't just tell you, well, get bike X or Y. Okay, meet Brandon. Brandon is 26 years old and he wants to get into motorcycling. Brandon absolutely loves sports motorcycles. So, which sport motorcycle can we suggest for him? We have the Suzuki GSX 8R, the Honda CBR 650R, Yamaha R7, and the Kawasaki Ninja 650. These are all great motorcycles for the sports bike enthusiast. Now you're probably wondering, why haven't I recommended any 1000cc motorcycles? Well, I'd say a 1000cc motorcycle is like giving a rocket to someone who is still learning how to ride a bicycle. It's a lot of power to handle when you're just starting out. I'd recommend starting with something more forgiving, like the motorcycles that I suggested, so you can build your skills and confidence before upgrading. But if you still want to buy a 1000cc motorcycle, you do you, boo. In the end, it is your responsibility and your choice. I highly suggest that you visit multiple dealerships, try to ask some test rides, get a feel for the motorcycle, because in the end I feel like the right motorcycle chooses you. If this video helped you or gave you any ideas to finding the best beginner motorcycle for you, please give me a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more content with Wolf on Wheels.